Hey guys, what's going on? This is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be doing a little unpouching unboxing for you guys. We'll do an overview of the knife that is in here. This is, I was about to say it's not from Best Tech, but actually I guess technically is from Best Tech. They are the OEM of this knife, but it is not a Best Tech knife. This is from AT Knives. So check them out, AT Knives. I think it's atknives.com. And then of course, AT Knives on Instagram. This is a new design. This is his first design and it is really cool. Really cool. And I think it's unique, which is, you see that less and less these days, a unique, cool design that I would actually want to carry. So I think this is an awesome first design. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the design, and we'll also talk about, what's this? Got some fuzz. And we'll talk about the guy behind the design, which I think is a big part of it. And this is called the HALT, by the way, H-A-L-T. If you have seen this design before, then you already know a little bit about it, but we'll get into the details. Not going to be too long of a video. Of course, you guys can follow me and check out my stuff at knifestandards.com. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's get this out of the way and let's talk about it. So I met Louis, that is the designer and the man behind AT Knives. I met him at Blade Show, Texas. So that was back, I think that was in February. And I had been wanting to check this out, I think even before then. And he brought prototypes by my table. He was just hanging out, walking around. I think he was hanging out with Lefty EDC, Kev. When I saw him, he came by my table, showed me the prototype. Yeah, really cool. First impressions, surprisingly light, which makes sense because there's a lot of milled out titanium where these inlays go, where the micarta is. So that does make sense, but still surprisingly light. I also thought the size was really cool. Very, I had pictured it bigger when I saw pictures of it, but very kind of comfortable EDC friendly sized knife. Again, Best Tech OEM. We got a bolster lock. I don't know if you guys can hear the construction outside, but it's driving me nuts. So let's get this thing opened up. Got a nice, like, sheep's footy blade, stonewash finish. Feels like a hollow grind to me. And I'm not sure. The action is just wild. Super smooth drop shot. I'm not sure if the pre-order is still going on, but I think that these should be getting delivered soon. So I'm sure there'll be a drop. Just stay tuned. Check out AT Knives. I also think the blade steel, I think it's MagnaCut. Did I make that up? No, I'm pretty sure it's MagnaCut. So keep an eye out for this. There's 3 versions that I saw. There's the micarta, which I have in hand. There's the, I think it's purple fat carbon, and there's red fat carbon. So, 3 really cool options. But the one thing I wanted to talk about, even more so than the knife, is Louis, who came by the table. Super cool guy, super nice, really easy to talk to. Sometimes you talk to designers or makers or other knife people, or you go by someone's table or whatever it is, or they come by your table, and they're just not pleasant. Like they just have a bad attitude, or they're not. I don't know, they don't even want to talk about their knives. It's just like, it just kind of rubs you the wrong way. And that is not the case with Louis. He was super cool. We were talking knives, talking about his design. I showed him my latest prototypes. So just a really nice guy, really cool, very into knives. And you could just tell that he's a good guy, at least from my first impressions of Louis. So I'm behind him, fully supporting his first design. I definitely would pick, and also the pricing is very fair. I think these are around $300, so I would definitely check it out. But again, yeah, sometimes you like a design, or you like a maker, and you meet them in person, and they're just not cool. They're not nice. They're kind of like that, like fuck off attitude. So that is not the case with Louis. Very cool guy, awesome knife. The only thing that I really don't have any critiques of this knife, and I'm carrying it for today. I'm not going to be carrying this long term. I actually might buy one. I might pick this one up, not in the micarta version, but in one of the fat carbons. But the only thing, my only little tiny critique is the pocket clip is not really my jam, not really my style. It's small, which is fine, but, and I don't know the changes that he's making. I know there will be some changes from the prototype to the production. He has those listed on the website. You can check that out on either atknives.com or on his Instagram. I'm sure he's listing the changes, but this is fairly sharp on the tip. And for me, the clip just doesn't really fit the rest of the design. But again, this is like my opinion, super subjective. Does the clip work well in pocket? Definitely. So there's no like, functional issues with the clip. Just a little sharp on the tip. But we'll see how that is in production. Sometimes prototypes are way different as far as fit and finish goes. So I think as reviewers, we judge prototypes harshly sometimes. So I think this is awesome for a prototype. The action is great. The D10 is great. Really no complaints. We got, looks like, yeah, T8 for the inlays. Hopefully he comes out with some inlay replacements so you can kind of customize it. You can slow roll it. Ergos feel great. Again, surprisingly light. I do like this opening hole. Has some different angles on it. Action is great. Snappy. Boom. Let me know what you guys think. I'll link his stuff in the description. But yeah, really comfortable. The D10 is not too strong where you kind of get tired of flicking it over and over. This is kind of fidgety and fun. Lockup looks good. Could I use some jimping on the top? Personally, yes, I could. But I don't know if it needs it. Really nice centering on there. Super cool. All right, we've got the HALT, H-A-L-T from AT Knives. Definitely check them out, and I will catch you guys later.